Hey guys, with Furina's rerun happening in 4.7, I thought I would make a quick updated guide. Furina is a 5-star Hydro sword wielding character. Watch her steal the spotlight as she brings very strong off-field damage, a team-wide health drain mechanic, and even team-wide buffs. Furina will require you to have strong healing to keep teammates above 50% HP in order to maintain her effectiveness. Furina will start the team rotations by using her elemental skill, followed by her burst. Because of the long duration of her abilities, she isn't on the field more than once per rotation. Only C6 will be on field. Furina's normal attack chain deals poor damage, but she does look fabulous while doing it. However, her charge attack is useful in regards to changing Archer alignments. Her current alignment is visually indicated by her character model. Usia is Furina's default alignment after joining the party. She has shorter hair and darker clothing. Her Numa alignment model has longer hair and brighter clothing. Furina's normal attacks proc Archer attacks on hit that deal Hydro damage. This has an independent 6-second cooldown between each alignment. You will be able to use this on puzzles in Fontaine to basically cheat and make stuff easier. Furina's elemental skill spawns different guests depending on the alignment. Swapping between alignments causes Furina's guest to swap with the guests of the other alignment. This skill also allows Furina to walk on water while her guests are active. Her skill has a 20-second cooldown and her guests have a 30-second duration. This means Furina can walk on water indefinitely while her skill is active. While Usa aligned, she summons her Salon members with the following properties. They follow the active character, they all attack individually, they apply Hydro and regenerate Hydro particles when attacking, they each have their own damage, attack speed and cooldowns. Their attacks drain the HP of teammates currently above 50% HP. Each teammate drained directly increases the Salon member's damage by 10% up to 40%. Each Salon member drains a different amount of HP per hit. Every rotation, the Salon members will drain a significant portion of the entire team's HP. While Numa aligned, her skill summons a single Singer of Many Waters. The Singer of Many Waters works as follows. It is stationary, it heals characters on field, it does not deal damage, it does not apply Hydro, and it does not generate any Hydro particles. This skill is a bit bad during combat. Furina's Numa aligned skill, however, is quite good in co-op, since it heals all party members in a very large area. Furina's Elemental Burst deals a little bit of Hydro damage and applies a Universal Revelry state on all allies. The duration of Universal Revelry is indicated by a very noticeable UI effect. During her burst, Furina gains a fanfare point anytime a character loses or recovers HP. Each fanfare point is equivalent to 1% HP difference for each teammate. For example, if her whole team heals 20% each, the stacks would be 80. For every 75, 150, 225, 300 stacks, there is a visual change to the UI. The visual change is at 100, 200, 300, 400 stacks after C1. Furina increases every party member's damage bonus and incoming healing bonus according to the amount of fanfare points. At C0, a maximum amount of 300 fanfare points is accumulated. This makes the maximum buff of 75% damage bonus and 30% incoming healing bonus at talent level 10. These buffs apply party-wide, allowing every teammate, including herself, to benefit from the increased healing and damage. Fanfare points reset once the burst ends. Furina's first Ascension talent heals every teammate for a total of 4% of their max HP every time the active character is overhealed from sources other than Furina. Furina's second Ascension talent makes it so Furina's guests receive additional benefits that scale with Furina's max HP. Salon members' attacks receive up to an additional 28% damage bonus, and the Singer of Many Waters healing interval is reduced up to 16%. These buffs cap at 40,000 HP. Furina's utility talent makes it so the cooldown of underwater abilities is decreased by 30%. This can make puzzle solving and traversing underwater more comfortable. For talent priority, you want to equally level her burst and skill. Then leave her normal attacks unleveled unless you really want them. Furina's skill and burst are very important as her whole kit revolves around it. You only level normal attacks if you have C6 Furina. Her enhanced normal attack damage scales off talent levels. For weapons, Splendor of Tranquil Waters, Furina's signature weapon, is her best in slot. It provides everything she needs for good damage. Primordial Jade Cutter is her second best weapon after her signature weapon. It provides crit rate and HP. Festering Desire is her strongest 4-star, but you will not have this unless you played all the way back in version 1.2. The skill buffs and ER make it very good on Furina. Festering Desire outperforms most of her 5-star options. The Key of Kaj Nisut has a huge amount of HP, which increases her personal damage a lot. It also provides a big team-wide EM buff. If you are using Nilu on Furina teams, she should have this weapon equipped instead of Furina. Blue Sundre Ferryman is Furina's best 4-star that is currently available right now. It can be acquired through the Fontaine's Fishing Association. For other weapons, Favonia's sword helps reach team energy requirements, but it does also lower her personal damage a lot. Furina can make good use of Urakumi Siguri because of its high crit damage stat and skill damage passive. It would be even better in teams with Geo units who use Geo damage like Noelle or Navia. Absolution, Light of Foliar Incision, Haran Jeppaku Futsu, Mist Splitter Reforged, and Wolf Fang. These are all good crit stat sticks, but you won't use these if you have any of the above weapons. There is also Harbinger of Dawn if you're not willing to fish and have none of the other weapons. For artifact sets, Golden Troop is Furina's best in-slot set by a huge amount since all of her damage comes from her skill. 4-piece Tenacity of Millilith will buff all teammates with a permanent 20% attack buff, but Furina's damage output herself will suffer. Then you can mix any 2-piece set that gives HP percentage, ER percentage, Hydro damage percentage, or skill damage percentage. This will be fine while you farm a good set of Golden Troop. 4-piece Marechaussee Hunter is great only with C6 Furina. This will make her be able to do a lot of on-field damage. For Furina's energy recharge requirement, without a battery or extra Hydro characters, Furina will need 220% energy recharge. Favonius weapons will also reduce the requirement. For artifact stats, on the Sands you want HP percentage or energy recharge percentage. On the Goblet you want HP percentage over Hydro damage. HP percentage is way better for Furina's kit, but if you don't have it, you can go Hydro damage. For Circlet you want crit rate or crit damage, whichever one you want more. And for substats, you want energy recharge until she hits her requirement, then crit, then HP percentage, then flat HP. Teams with Furina should have at least one consistent source of healing to gain fanfare points. If the team is unable to build fanfare points, Furina's contribution to the team will decrease. Healers who can sustain the entire team are recommended, as they improve team survivability, ensure that Cella members can keep buffing themselves, and gain plenty of fanfare points. This makes Furina's incoming healing bonus very useful. Furina's Hydro application is not as good as Xingqiu or Yelan, but she can be paired with both of them to provide more consistent Hydro application and more particles to help with her energy recharge. Here's some good team examples. Most units can be swapped with a similar unit in the same element. For Constellations, Furina's C1 increases her fanfare limit by 100 points, and immediately gives her 150 points on burst cast. This increases the effectiveness for teams without strong party-wide healing. Her C2 more than triples the amount of fanfare points generated. This will make it so she has her maximum buffs quicker and longer. Fanfare points can also be obtained past the cap to increase Furina's max HP and increase her damage. Her C4 greatly reduces the need to build energy recharge and lets you invest more into damage stats. C6 provides good damage and party-wide healing on skill cast. Furina's normal, charged and plunging attacks receive a Hydro infusion and HP scaling for up to 6 hits or 10 seconds. Even if Furina swaps out, she keeps this buff. Furina's alignments will also provide extra benefits for her normal attacks. Lucia alignment causes her attacks to heal party members on hit, and Numera alignment further increases the attack's damage but also reduces team HP every hit. Here are the pros and cons. Pros: she's an insane sub DPS. Pretty good Hydra application. She increases the value of a healer even more because their healing is now buffing the team. Her buff affects all the team instead of just active characters. Cons: you need to have a healer on the team, preferably a team-wide healer. Should you pull for her? Yes. But that's it for Furina. I personally would recommend her unless you already have your eyes set on another waifu. Let me know in the comments if you are wishing for Furina on her rerun or have any other questions. If you liked the video, subscribe, maybe leave a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. See ya.